Hello everyone. I am Meenakshi from St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Ozur. I am Assistant Professor in Department of Mathematics. My topic is complex analysis. So we see the transformation of W is equal to sin Z. So what is the transformation? W plane to Z plane. In that W plane to Z plane, we see the W2 to sin Z plane. Since sin z and cos z in terms of hyperbolic function, so sin z formula is sin x into cos hy plus I into cos x into sin hy. Next, similarly cos z formula. So cos x into cos hy minus I into sin x into sin hy. So this is the hyperbolic function formula of sin z and cos z. Next, we see the transformation of W is equal to sin Z. So W means we see the U plus IB format. Z means X plus IY. We know that. Okay. So here W in that term, real part is U. Here real part is sin Z. In that sin Z, real part is sin X into cos HY. So equating real part and imaginary part, we get U equal to sin X into cos HY, V equal to cos X into sin HY. To find the images of region under this transformation is to examine images of vertical line. So C1 is ranges from 0 to pi by 2. The points on the line x equal to C1 are transformed into points on the curve. So line equation is transformed into curve equation. So equation 1 implies that sin u equal to sin C1. So putting x equal to C1. So we have u equal to sin C1 into cos hy, v equal to cos C1 into sin hy. So in that we have sin cos hy equal to u divided by sin C1. So squaring on both sides means cos h square y equal to u square divided by sin square C1. Next, sin hy means v equal to cos C1, that is squaring on both sides means sin h square y equal to v square divided by cos square C1. Next, we know that the formula in the hyperbolic function cos h square y minus sin h square y equal to 1, we know that. So substituting both the values, u square divided by sin square C1 minus v square divided by cos square C1, that is equal to 1. With 4c, so for that 4c value is equal to w equal to plus or minus square root of sin square C1 plus cos square C1. We know the formula sin square plus cos square value equal to 1. So substitute it. So 4c equal to plus or minus 1. Equation 2 shows as the point C1 comma y moves upward along the entire length of the line. So upward moving. So its image when the moving upward along the entire length of the hyperbola's branch. Such a line and its image where corresponding points are labeled. So in that particular, there is one-to-one mapping exists of the top half of the line onto the top half of the hyperbola's branch. So next we have my C1 range is minus pi by 2 to plus 0. So first we taking C1 range is 0 to pi by 2, I think. Yes, 0 to pi by 2. Here taking minus pi by 2 to 0. So left side. The line x equal to C1 is mapped onto the left hand branch of the same hyperbola. So as before, corresponding points are indicated in the figure. So x equal to 0 or y-axis needs to be considered separately. So this is the diagram. So first we see the 0 to pi by 2 image is this one. Next we see the image 0 to minus pi by 2 image. So this one is, we have 4c value is plus or minus 1, no? So minus 1 to plus 1 is our range. So this is the hyperbola range. Hence the y-axis is mapped onto the v-axis. Y-axis is mapped onto v-axis is a one-to-one manner, and y-axis corresponding to a positive v-axis. So hence the value, hence the W2 is a plane transformation equation. Thank you everyone.